So you're about to sit and watch a video that is going to start off headed in one direction. It's going to go in a totally different direction, and I'm sorry about that, but every now and then I fail to read the fucking manual, and I have it right here in front of me, and I just, like, I had a little mini stroke or something. I'm like 44, so, you know, shit happens. I'm starting to go a little senile maybe. I got a touch of the gray, okay? So I had a little dumb. So I'm sorry about the directions that this video takes, but you might learn some new swear words, or at least how to do it with fucking emphasis, because I can't read a goddamn manual, but it's gonna be all right in the end. The video's just not as long as I thought it was when I started. So some of the stuff I say in the beginning will actually probably be happening. If I live that long, will be happening in a subsequent episode. So 18 and 19, yeah, this video, not nearly as much trouble as you're going to think it is. It's actually pretty quick and easy. You guys have fun. Enjoy. Today's Captain's blog is made possible through the support of Jeremy Jorgensen. Thank you, sir, and thank you to everyone else who's gotten on the Patreon and helped make these videos possible. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate it. Thanks. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome back to The Workbench. Today we're working on Project Archi again for episode 17, where we're going to install the J2 coder. If you're following along at home, turn your hymnals to page 91 of the AR3 robot manual, because that's where we're at. So we're going to start with the AMT102 encoder, assembled in Canada. Okay, so when you open these up, there's a lot of little bits inside. You don't need this. You've got me. You'll need this. You'll need this a lot. So let's take a look inside our little encoder bag. This is the exact same model encoder you used before. So we're going to need one of those, actually two of those. This is your little tool. You don't need the dude with the wings. You should do something creative with this, make a funny picture, make a meme, and post it below in the comments on this video. I want to see your little meme contest. And maybe I might even send a prize out to the winner. But let's make a little cool meme with the dude and post a picture below. So you'll need this one without the arms. You'll need this. This is your actual encoder. We're going to set that aside for a minute. And you'll need the other tool. So you're going to need the 315 thou. Where's my dad? They don't let me play with sharp objects anymore. By the way, in your shop, get a pair of these awesome scissors. Milwaukee makes a pair of scissors, and they're really cool. If you have a set of the Milwaukee scissors and a set of Fisker's scissors, you're set for pretty much all of your scissoring needs. No, you need the Swiss Army knife scissors too. Those are super cool. That's how you trim your fingernails. Swiss Army knife, the little tiny Swiss Army knife. It's called like the Executive or something. Best fingernail clippers ever. So I think we're going to need blue. I'm pretty sure we're going to need blue, but we might need green. And it's easy to find out. So if you got a thing that looks like this, that's actually two things. That's a lie. Okay, get rid of the middle piece because you need the black piece on the outside. Now the manual says we need the blue one. That looks about right, doesn't it? Let's find out. So I'm going to move stuff out of the way here. And we're going to bring a robot right on in. Alright, so I've got the blue one here. That's what the manual says we need. And it does fit, so it is the blue one. Now, here's how you do this. Now that we know what size we need, you put this tool on the shaft flush up to the back. So just slide that all the way up to the back, and then put your blue adapter on there and push that all the way back to the thing. The blue adapter should be touching the tool, not the motor. And then take the black splined gearish ring thing and push that all the way on. And using this tool, line it up and then just seat that all the way down, and it'll lock in place. And then slide this tool out. And now your encoder is locked to the shaft. And everything works the way it's supposed to. Okay? Next step is we mount this, and it's going to go on there this way. And it's going to mount with the M3x5 flathead screws. All right, so you got your M3x5 flathead screws. It's going to mount with 4 of them. So we're going to put this, I'm going to put a screw through the hole and just get that started. So it'll just hang here, but don't tighten the screw down yet, okay? And then this tool, again, goes on here, and you line it up, and you put this. Now this is going to have to go on so it'll fall over the screws, but it'll center this where you want it. And this will only sit in the 2 positions where the screws are, like that. And you can run this right down through and into the hole. And then tighten this one down. And then your other 2 screws go back here. Super easy. You got this. Okay, and then we'll tighten those down. They don't go in super tight. It's pretty much, it stops turning on its own, and then a quarter turn, half turn. All the extra bits you don't need for this, all the other little colored bits, you don't need those for this now. We're good. We can set those aside. And maybe you can use them with your little dude and make a funny picture or meme or something and send that in. I want to see what you got. Be a little creative. We don't need the instructions. So the next thing we got to do is set our encoder settings. I'm going to move this out of the way for a moment because we need to focus down here. So we're going to take this out of the packaging. And we're going to make sure our encoder settings are right. We're going to set it like this. And you can see that there are, a little pointy thing, there are dip switches right here. There's 4 of them. And they should be down, 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 up. So off, 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 on. The 4th one goes on because that's the settings we want. And make sure the other 3 are all down. I'm going to do that up here where I can actually see the damn thing. So yeah, mine all came down. I'm just setting the 4th to up. So yours should look like this. That's what you're going for. 3 down, 1 up. So what this does is it sets the encoder to 512 steps per revolution every time it goes all the way around. Or if you're in PR for both channels, that's 1024 steps. I don't know what PR is, but I'd like to. So if you know, comment in and let me know. So we're going to move this back here. Okay, at this point you take the tool off and we're going to put the encoder on. Now the encoder has to be aligned the right way to go in there. Don't force it. It wants to, you may have to twist this a little bit, but you just get it lined in there and push your thumb and you'll feel it go chunk when you get it where it wants to be. And then make sure all 3 of your tabs are on the outside so you don't snap them off or anything. And then gently chunk, and it's in. You're encoding now. So the next thing you're going to need is an encoder wire. It'll look like this. This is your high-speed encoder wire. And it'll be black, green, yellow, red, brown. And you got a fair bit of length on it. We need to trim this down to 8 inches or 20 centimeters if you're into that kind of thing before we go on to the next step. So I'm going to measure it out on my bench right here. 8 inches. Don't throw the other end away. You're probably going to need it later. All right, so now we plug this in here, and the tab goes, I've got the tab up, that's going to go in this direction, and it'll just click right in. You don't have to force it or anything, just pops right in. And we're going to stop it right there, because that's episode 17, because I read the fucking manual wrong. That's all me. I did it wrong. I thought we had to do the whole extension of the wires thing. We don't. The encoder is just fucking no, it's not. No, it's not. And that's why there's two different ones. Those are the extend thing wires. And those are to the inside. Fuck! It's 3 different videos. It's not one. I was sitting down to make a giant ass video, and it's not a giant ass video. It's simpler than that. There's 3 different videos there. There's 3. We don't have to do all that. Fuck, I'm dumb. God damn it. I just... Fuck! 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 And I'm gonna throw that just... Fuck! I'm gonna throw that whole thing... No, I'm not. I don't have to, because I can make it... I can just make the thing longer. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make... I'm gonna fix it. And just... Fuck! Welcome to Life in the Shop. Every now and then, you're just gonna just fucking butcher shit. And that's what I did. I just fucking butchered it. But I'm gonna fix it. And I'm gonna show you how in the next episode. You guys have fun. Thank you for suffering along with me. Your encoder is now mounted on J2. Fuck! Alright. God damn it. Just... You could not find the answer to my question. How could I be not so fucking stupid all the time? Can't find the answer to that question either. I don't know. See? Smart watch. Yeah, I'm supposed to be a smart guy. Not so fucking smart now, are you? Huh? Yeah, alright. You guys have fun. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. That's today's episode. We'll be back in episode 18, where we learn about putting extensions on things. For 18 and 19. Yeah. Next 2 videos, all about extensions. Today's not extensions. Today's mounting the fucking... Christ, I'm dumb. Hi. Chris Boden. I'm a fucking idiot. So now we plug this back in, or fuck. All right, so now all right, so I've got my blue here. I cannot hold on to this fucking thing. All right. I'm gonna reboot the internet to the house and see if that fixes it. 5mm long M3 screws. Wow, I gotta zoom that way the fuck in. I gotta get my zoom going. That's what you want. That's what you pay the big money for. Okay. Mark, I'm trying to get my camera to work. Now I got a camera problem. What the fuck? Tanner. 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 I'm going to fucking server mute you. See that beautiful fucking joint right there? That really most excellent set of joints that I just put all that time and work into making? So now I'm going to cut those off. Right there. Both of them. And I'm even gonna, you know what? Just fuck those wires. I'm just starting over because I screwed it up once and I had to cut a little bit off. And I was like, all right, it'll probably be all right. No, we're gonna cut 2 new pieces because I done fucked up. I fucked up. And this is the thing. If you watch like This Old House and stuff, you never see them really fuck up. You never see him say, oh shit, we gotta rip out that whole wall and start over. That doesn't happen on This Old House for a couple reasons. 1, they don't put mistakes like that on television. And 2, they're actual professionals. And I'm an idiot. And should probably not be allowed to play with hot things, sharp objects, and power tools. So I'm just gonna cut a whole new 22-inch long piece of my wire here on the black and the red, and we're going to start over. And you may not have figured out why yet, but if you were reading the instruction manual, because I sure as fuck wasn't, and following along, you might have noticed what I did wrong there. I did eventually, and I'm thankful I did, because I'd have been goddamn pissed if I'd have gone through the whole thing. So I'm going to strip and twist my wires here. Get these situated. Get them all ready. And I'm just going to cut those right off of there. I might have to make a whole new cable for that. That could be a thing that happens. So here's what I did wrong. We just did this on the encoder cables. And what we needed to do was, because it said plug that in. And then I was all like, we're doing encoder stuff. We're doing encoder stuff. This is the encoder video. It's not. That's it for mounting the J2 encoder. It's done. We're good there. We have to extend the wires on the motor. Main cam. There we go. We got a camera again. Okay. We're doing all right. Jesus. This is like amateur. Focus, you fuck. Did we lose internet? We lost internet or some shit. Project ARchi, episode 17. The scene we're doing today is the J2 encoder sync.